What is going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're going to be testing out a new product. Well, it's not really new to the market, but it's new to me, and that is the Turtle Wax Hybrid Solutions Ceramic Plus Graphene Paste Wax. Unique blend of 10 waxes infused with SiO2 graphene for intense gloss, slickness, durability, and UV protection. Now guys, it's been a very long time since I've used a paste wax. Alright, come on. We all know that spray waxes, ceramic coatings, all that cool stuff, that's where it's at, alright? We don't really use paste waxes anymore. It's too time consuming. It leaves too much of a mess. Sometimes you leave a little bit of haziness or little white gunk stuck in all the nooks and crannies of your car. Sometimes it can stain plastics. So we really avoid this stuff. There's been a few paste waxes or liquid waxes in the past that I know work very well, such as Colonite 845. A lot of you detailers, if you've been detailing for a while, you know of Colonites. They make some pretty durable paste waxes and liquid waxes. They work great, but there's a lot of spray coatings and spray waxes you can use nowadays where you get the same type of longevity and durability, and it's way easier to apply. So this really caught my eye because it's a paste wax. It comes in a jar, and I mean, I'm surprised that Turtle Wax would come out with this. It's been out for a little while, but it's still a relatively new product on the market, especially for a paste wax, especially a jarred wax at that. So let's open it up. As you can see, it's, you know, a traditional kind of like can jar wax. You take a little applicator and massage it in there and get some wax on the applicator pad or whatever it is that you're using. Massage it onto the paint in probably little linear or circular motions. Let it haze up, I'm assuming, and then we remove it. So let's check out the directions here. Wash and dry the vehicle. Spread a thin, even coat of wax using an applicator. Wow, look, I guessed it. Over one section at a time. Allow product to dry to a light haze. Wow, surprise. A canned wax. Let it get to a haze. Okay, so let it get to a haze. Remove with a microfiber towel. Use a separate microfiber towel to buff off to a high gloss finish. Not recommended for use on plastics and rubber. That's pretty obvious. For best performance, paint should be free of oxidation and surface contaminants. Proper maintenance with other hybrid solution products will enhance the gloss and durability. Well, that's kind of a given. Obviously, when you wax any vehicle, if you want to get the best protection and boost the longevity of it, you're going to be applying some type of maintenance products. But we are not going to be doing that because, to be honest with you, the whole point of applying something that seems so durable with ceramic and graphene, it's so that there's less work to be done in maintaining your vehicle. We want to be one and done, apply this, and that's it. Let's see what the longevity is of this one standalone product, which it should be. You see how they kind of cover their ass a little bit and they say, hey, you can maintain it with some other products. Obviously, all right, you can maintain ceramic coatings with little boost sprays, all right? It's not really needed, but you can. They probably just want you to buy more of their graphene-infused products. I'm only applying this to the hood of this car. This car has been ceramic coated with G-Technic Crystal Serum Light, and it's holding up very well on the paint. However, this is my wife's car. This is our family car. We drive this everywhere. It's only 2.5 years old, and it has about 60,000 miles on it. We drive it. We drive and we use it. This car has gotten scratches, swirls. We've driven it through construction sites and it's gotten covered in tar and asphalt. So, I mean, I've had to buff out most of the car already, so it's due for some protection. I have a ceramic coating in mind that I want to apply to it, but hey, let's take advantage of the moment. Let's test out some products in the meantime. So we're going to be putting this ceramic graphene paste wax to the test. We're going to see how durable it is. We're going to see how easy it is to, hopefully, easy to apply. And we'll go from there. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright, so this surface is already clean. It is free of surface contaminants. It has been clayed. I know with most waxes, sealants, or coatings, it's always recommended to correct the paint. If you are not a detail enthusiast and you don't know what correcting the paint means, it's basically a more formal term for saying buffing the paint, as in compounding or polishing or both, to remove any type of swirls, scratches, or paint imperfections. I do take really good care of this vehicle. There really aren't any swirls or scratches in the paint, so it's really not worth it to do that. I am just going to go over this with CarPro Eraser, which is an intensive oil and polish cleaner, just to remove any waxes, greases, anything like that that could be on the paint that could inhibit a good bond between the graphene paste wax and my paint surface. So without further ado, let's mist some of this on there and we'll wipe it down, and then we'll apply the graphene paste wax. Alright guys, so the panel is prepped, it's clean, it's ready to apply this awesome ceramic plus graphene paste wax. We have a brand new fresh foam microfiber applicator block here, and we're going to use this to apply the paste wax. So it's been a while since I've done this. I'm a little rusty, don't really use these jarred paste waxes anymore, but I'm just going to kind of wedge the foam applicator in there and really get some wax on here. Man, this is really nostalgic. I haven't used a wax like this in a long time. Just want to get a lot on there. You know, back in the day when you would do this, they would always say more is more, slather it on there. I think nowadays we kind of know that more isn't more, less is more. You want a nice thin coat, and this way it's not difficult to remove. So I'm going to just go in a circular motion, and then we'll let it haze up. So it has a very waxy smell, a very traditional paste wax, carnauba wax kind of scent. I'm interested to see what's actually in this, because it says it's infused with 10 different waxes. I'm not sure how many waxes there are in existence, so that's pretty interesting. It's also pretty interesting that it's infused with ceramic and graphene. It goes on pretty easily. It's not like it's difficult to apply. It's a little tacky. I'd say it's probably a little bit more tacky than your traditional carnauba wax. Now I know there's going to be at least one of you in the comments saying, oh, you shouldn't apply it in a circular motion. That's how you're going to get swirls. Listen, swirls look like swirls because when the sun hits it, the scratches that you have in the paint are being dispersed in a circular motion around that light, which is why it looks like swirls. If I were to go in a linear pattern back and forth, it's the same amount of risk. So it doesn't matter if you go in a crisscross pattern, it doesn't matter if you go in a circular pattern, it doesn't matter at all. Anyone that says that doesn't know what they're talking about. The only thing that matters is if there is some type of sand or particle on this rubbing on the paint, that is what's going to cause scratches. Alright, it's not the towel, it's not the applicator, it's not the wax. It's the person who's applying the wax or product who did not take the necessary steps to avoid scratching the paint. Okay, so this is applied on here. We are going to let this haze up. It's all smudged and applied on there in a little circular, somewhat messy motion. I didn't really apply it as even as I wanted to. There are a couple little blobs on there that are just a little extra thick. Nothing wrong with a little extra thickness with some wax. So I'm gonna let this haze up for maybe a couple minutes, and then we'll wipe it off and see how easy it is to remove. Alright guys, so it's been a couple minutes since I've applied this. It's hazed up a little bit, but to be honest with you, it really doesn't look much different from when I applied it. I think I see a little bit of haziness. I'm not sure if I need to wait longer. I don't want to wait too long and have it be difficult to remove. I think I'm just going to go ahead and call it, and I think we are going to remove the wax. We're going to buff it off, and by buffing it off, I mean we are going to take a fresh premium microfiber towel made by Kirkland, and we are going to level and buff out this product. It definitely reminds me as to why we don't apply paste waxes anymore, because sometimes it can be difficult to remove, which you know, you got to put a little bit of elbow work in this stuff. A little bit of elbow grease. I mean, it's coming off fairly fairly easily, but I definitely don't miss this process. Now, I don't know if this difficulty is just a sign of its incredible durability, or if it's just a pain in the neck to remove. All right, so I don't even think I let this haze up as much as I should have. I mean, maybe I did. It's been a couple minutes. It's hazy. It's chalkier looking. Definitely gives that kind of chalkiness vibe from old school paste waxes and jarred canned waxes. All I know is that this stuff better hold up well, because it's not easy to remove. I really don't think I applied it too thick. Pretty even for applying it by hand. Alright guys, so fairly somewhat easy to remove. I mean, I gotta be honest, it was a little difficult here and there. Maybe it would have went a little bit more smoothly if I applied it by machine. It kind of would have been a little bit difficult to apply by machine because you can't really get a pad into that jar. So, hey, old school kind of packaging and old school kind of product mixed with some new technology. We're gonna have to remove it kind of like in an old school way. I'm pretty sure I removed everything. The surface doesn't exactly feel amazingly slick. Kind of feels almost like a little tacky, but I'm sure we will get some increased smoothness and slickness in the paint as it cures. Now, I scanned this jar all over. There's absolutely no cure time mentioned on the jar. I'm going to give it one more look over. We got the directions for best performance. Should be free of oxidation, blah, blah, blah. We got the ingredients. We got a barcode. Nothing. There's nothing on here about waiting before getting wet, before washing, nothing like that. Now, I know we probably should wait a little while before testing this out, but I mean, hey, you read the jar. There's nothing on there that says that we can't. And this is a torture test. This is a test of the durability of this product. Is it any good? All right, so we have to at least spray this down with some water and at least check out what the water beading looks like. I mean, hopefully it's pretty good. This is supposed to be a pretty durable paste wax. All right, so I'm gonna spray this down. Maybe we'll get some nice tight water beading, I'm hoping, and we'll check it out. Woo! I don't know if you can see that. That's pretty tight. That is some pretty tight water beading. Check this out. Woo! That looks like some pretty heavy duty stuff. I'm gonna blow dry this off a bit. Blow dries off with ease. I like it. I like it. One key factor with a lot of waxes, sealants, coatings, all that good stuff, if you can blow dry it off and virtually have a spot-free finish, that's ideal, because we know in the detailing world, the less rubbing we do, the less likely we are going to scratch our paint surface. You checked out the water beading, you checked out the application of this product. It looks pretty good, it looks pretty strong. Now, obviously what we want to do is we want to find out what the durability of this paste wax is, and there's no other way to do that than performing a torture test. All right guys, so I'm sure you were hoping to see a torture test of this graphene infused paste wax, but you are just gonna have to wait. All right, we are going to be doing a realistic test on this graphene infused paste wax, and every single week I will be doing a review of how it's holding up. So I'm sorry, I was hoping to maybe put it in this video here, but let's do a realistic actual test of how it holds up with daily driving. All right, we drive this vehicle all the time. It's not always garaged. Most of the time it's spent outside, and it's the winter season here in Massachusetts, all right? So the roads are a little salty. We don't get a lot of snow this time of year. It's kind of weird how climate change is an actual thing, and it doesn't really snow in December or January anymore. We're going to be getting some more snow in February and March. That's just the way it is now. All right, so if this holds up like it should, I mean, I'm thinking with a paste wax like this, infused with ceramic and graphene, it's on the hood, it's not on the sides where all the road debris is constantly getting thrown at the paint. This should hold up for maybe 2 months or so. I'm hoping, I'm assuming. All right, so each week, I'm not sure if it's gonna be exactly every 7 days, all right? I'm a regular person, I have a job, I'm a detailer, okay? And sometimes life gets in the way. I'm not gonna be making a video of this every 7 days exactly, so if you wanna find out how this holds up every single week until it dies, you gotta subscribe. So subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell for notifications to get notified when the video pops up, all right? Because again, I'm gonna do my best to make a video every week, but it could be every 2. I don't know, but I'm pretty interested to find out how long this stuff lasts, and I'm sure you guys are pretty eager to find out as well. All right, so subscribe, like the video. If you've ever used this product before, comment down below. Let me know how my application process was. Did I apply it correctly? I think I did. I don't think I really screwed anything up. And if you have any experience with the longevity of this product, comment down below. Let me know how long you think this stuff is going to last. All right? So subscribe, like the video, comment down below, and until next time, I'll see you on the next one.